going to Hannibal. Woo! Hey everybody, so we took our very first trip today after deciding to record the Davison Adventures, and we went to Hannibal, Missouri, and it was a ton of fun. And you know, when we started having kids, everyone told us that our lives were gonna change. And like our big thing that we said from the beginning is, we know that having a kid and multiple kids down the road is gonna change our lives. But we wanted to make sure that we were intentional about still going out and doing things as a family. Not just for our own sanity and well-being, but also to have those experiences with our kids. So we're pushing through these first few trips. We're learning a lot along the way about how just to be flexible and prepared and go with the flow. And so
yeah, for sure. And so that's why we decided that Hannibal would be like a good first trip to kind of like ease our way into things. It was going to be very low risk, and if at any point during the day we needed to turn around because things got too crazy, then it would have been no big deal because it was just like an easy day trip for us to go on.
Yeah. And so, anyway, my favorite part of this Hannibal trip was definitely the riverboat sightseeing tour. It was so much fun. And like, I mean, just to begin, we had to cross over some railroad tracks to get there, which was a pretty fun experience, watching Morg hop over the railroad tracks.
It's bad luck if you step on the railroad tracks.
That's right.
You lift your feet whenever you're driving over in a car.
That's right.
Again. That was cute.
So she's like jumping over the railroad tracks in the stroller. And that's something that was nice. We were able to get the stroller on board. We ditched it, parked it inside so that we could take Micah out onto the outer deck. And it was so cool to be on the front of the boat while the captain was giving his stories and some folklore and also pointing out some of the landmarks that we were passing on the tour. It was really fun. Definitely my favorite part.
I'm an earth science teacher, so my favorite part of the trip was definitely the Mark Twain cave. It was just cool to be in there and like know that in just a few more months, and I'm going to be teaching the stalactites and the stalagmites and the calcite deposits and like all those kind of things. It was just like really cool to be in that cave and get to tell my students about it in just a few weeks also. And we just took Micah and we strapped him in one of our Ergo baby packs, and he was awesome the entire time, and I'm sure his little baby brain was learning so much about all the limestone formations that he got to see.
Yeah. Some other notable things: Java Jive coffee, so good. It was not even a part of our original itinerary.
No, you know, new baby, so we're up way too late at night, and so I was like, Tyler, we need to find some coffee. And so we just looked it up real quick, and it turned out that it was awesome.
So good.
Yeah.
Like, just such a cool environment, very quaint, had lots of local artwork and pottery, and good coffee too.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a place for tourists, it was like a really good place for like the locals. Like there was old men who were getting together, and like the moms group who was there too. So it was really cool.
So much.
The boyhood home was the first thing that we actually did after Java Jive, and we toured it. It was fine. We liked it because we're nerds, but it's definitely something that we would not recommend for kids. There's no audio or video portion of the museum. It's a lot of reading, and so just something to keep in mind in the future.
Yeah. Unless you're like an avid Mark Twain fan, then go.
That's very true. I didn't thought about that. I mean, there were lots of other things that we didn't get to. There was the trolley, the ghost town tour, and we didn't eat at any of the restaurants. We packed a lunch, which is a good way to like save some money and time. That was a lot of fun. I forgot to mention another one of the things that we did was toured the downtown Hannibal area, like down by the riverboat, and we went into like a local shop that had some cool things that they were selling. We went into the Becky Thatcher ice cream parlor and ate some huckleberry ice cream.
We went to a quilt shop and got to see a local lady who does her quilt work and sells it there, so that was neat.
Yeah, so it was a cute place that we would definitely go back. I mean, anytime that we go through Hannibal, we're definitely going to be stopping at Java Jive
For sure.
to get some coffee and maybe just to do some more looking. So we had a wonderful first experience on the official Davison adventures, and we're pumped for more adventures to come.
That's right.